Hello, welcome friends. Today we will start with string functions. What are functions? Functions are predefined programs that are found in the Java library. We use these functions for different purposes. We have math functions, we have string functions, we have character functions. Today we are going to deal with 4 string functions. The first one is length. This function will do what? It will find out the length, that is number of characters in a string. This is the string dot length you have to write. Now this will give a number of characters you have in that string, in this string. That will be stored in a variable called len, and I have kept this data type as what? Int. So let us see one example. System.out.println, this is the message getting printed, and beside that you have one string India.length. So this length function will do what? It will find out number of characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will print length is equal to 5. So this is what length function does. It finds the number of characters in a string. Let us see the second function, caret. Caret function will do what? It is used to extract a character at index I. What is actually a string? This is a string. This is actually, group of characters or array of characters. INDIA. I is located at 0th index. N is located at at index 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these are the different index numbers for this string India. Now suppose str has what? India, and str is pointing to India only. So from India, what is at index 3? So you have to write str.caret3. What is the character you have at index 3? So 0, 1, 2, 3. You have what? I. So it will be stored. I is actually a character, so I'm storing it in a character data type, char data type. So if you print ch, what will be printed? It will print I. Hope you have understood caret. The third function is equals. This function will do what? This will compare two strings and it will give a Boolean result, that is true or false. To this string, the uppercase and lowercase letters matter. For example, system.out.println, this is the message is getting printed as it is. Now you are comparing India, that is in uppercase, dot equals, you are checking whether this India and this India, they are equal or not. This is in uppercase and this is in lowercase. Therefore, it will return false. Equals is type sensitive. Case, if it is lowercase and on the right, the string that you have, that is also in lowercase, then it will return true. Otherwise, this is India in uppercase and this is lowercase India. So to this equals function, rather, it is false. The same thing if you do India uppercase and India uppercase, you are comparing these two strings. They both are in uppercase, therefore it will return true. Then you have equals ignore case. It will just do the opposite of equals. It will just take the word and it will compare whether they are equal or not. For example, India uppercase, India lowercase. So it will ignore the case and it will return true. Now friends, all these functions that we have learned today, let us try this in BlueJ. So here are the 4 programs we are going to do today. Write a program to print the string with greater length between the 2 strings. You have to enter 2 strings and you have to print the strings with greater length. So half work I have done already. Just to save time, that is, import java.util.scanner. You have a class called strings main method, and here you can write string args then scanner class object. Then you are giving a message, enter 2 strings. The first string is getting stored in s1 and you are finding out the length of the first string, s1.length, and the first length is getting stored in l1. Similarly, you are entering another string s2 and the length is getting stored in L2, right? Now you check what if L1, that is, if the length of the first string, if it is bigger than the length of the second string, then system dot you will print the first string because it has got the more number of characters. Else you will just take a shortcut. I'll copy paste this and if the first string has got less number of characters, in that case s2, that is the second string, will be printed. So let us compile. No syntax error. Close and let us now run the program. Two strings. Okay, first I'll write India and second one I'll write England. So England has got more number of characters. That is the reason you are getting this output. My 2 inputs were India and England. So England had more number of characters, so England is getting printed. I hope you have understood. Now let us go to the second program. The second program, what we have to do, enter a string and print the vowels from it only. So here you need only 1 string, right? Okay, so the rest part I'll remove. In this program we'll see the working of caret function. Okay, so you're enter a string and you're storing it in s1, finding out the length, store it in L only. Then what do? You have to deal with each and every character of the string. For that you have to start a loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than L. Index will go 1 less than the original size. Okay, if we suppose cat 3 characters, the size is 3 or the length is 3. So what are the possible index number? 0, 1 and 2. So I will go 1 less, that is less than L, and index number will increase by 1. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take a variable out here, char ch, and if to initialize, characters are initialized with this, okay, null character. Then what you do is you say that this time what you're going to do is what? You will extract a character from where? From S1, the string that you have entered. is equal to char at, it will keep on changing, first from 0th index, then from 1, 2 and so on. And then what you do, you will check whether it is a vowel or not. For this, it will be better if I check it with what? Switch keys. That will be easy for me. Switch on CH. Switch block opens. Case, if it is A, case, if it is E, case I, case O, case U. Okay, this will, I'll make a fall through. If it is A, E, I, O, U, then you will do what? You will print that character. You will print only the vowels. So if it is A, E, I, O, U, system dot out dot print the character if it is a vowel, and then you will say what? Break. Okay, and here I'm avoiding, default is not compulsory. So if it is not a vowel, it will not print anything, and you're using print statements so that it prints the vowel side by side. Now you are just printing only the lowercase alphabets, mind it. If you enter in lowercase, it will check only the lowercase. Now if you want, you are entering in uppercase and lowercase, in that case you have to give the checking in capitals also, case capital A, case capital E and so on. So this is the thing. Now let us, so my second program was write a program to enter a string and print the vowels from it only. So this is the string. Okay, finding out the length, and then slowly, first from 0th index, checking the 0th index character is A, E, I, O, U or not. Okay, then only it is printing this, otherwise it is not printing anything. So let us compile. Okay, SWITCH, spelling is wrong, so compile, no syntax error. Okay, close, then run the main method. Okay, enter a string. Suppose if I print Australia, okay, so Australia is the word entered. From here only the vowels are getting printed. A, U, then A again, then I, and then A. I hope all of you have understood the working of caret function. Okay, now let us do one thing. Let us enter a string and reverse it. Half the work I have done already. I have to remove this part. And then what am I going to do is, I have to take one more string variable. Initially it is null character. Okay, I mean you have nothing in it. The character, now this time what it will happen, if you enter CAT, so it will print from the right onwards, from right to left, TAC. So it will go what? From the end, L minus 1. Okay, and the condition would be greater than equal to 0 and the loop will reduce by 1. First, suppose if it is cat, the size would be 3. So 3 minus 1, 2, then 1, then 0. This is how the loop will go. So from the string you are extracting the character, and then you will have to do what? Concatenate them. You have to store it in a variable. For that I have taken S2. S2 is equal to, you had nothing in S2, so S2 plus from the end whichever character you have extracted. So that is the thing. Now this process will go on. So when you come out of the loop, system dot out dot println original string was S1. Yeah, it is S1. Right, and then we'll print the reverse string. I'll just copy paste it, change the message now. Reversed string is S2. Now compile, Control K. One extra bracket was there, so I've removed that. Let me align it properly. Okay, it is done. Now close and let me run the program. Enter a string. What am I supposed to do? Reverse a string. Okay, so suppose if I say madam, M-A-D-A-M, original string is M-A-D-A-M, and if you reverse it, small letter M-A-D-A-M. So this is how you are reversing a string. I hope you have understood. Now the last program in this session would be check whether it is a palindrome or not. The string that you have entered, in the last case only I have entered madam and madam. If you just read, suppose they are in small letters only, lowercase letters, M-A-D-A-M. Now if you read from right to left, it is M-A-D-A-M only. Such words are Nitin, Malayalam, dad, mom. So these are all palindromic words. So in this case, what you have to do, this is the string that you have entered. You have to do this process, you have to reverse the string, and then here you have to give one extra check, that if your string 1 dot equals, strings are actually cannot be checked with double equal to, so you have to use this function, or you can say what equals ignore case also. And in here you have to give S2. The reverse string, if it is equal to the entered string, then system dot out dot else, I'll just copy paste it. It's not a palindrome. So I'll just compile. No syntax error. Now Let me run the program. Okay, so I'll give Nitin. I'm giving in capital letter Nitin. So it is a palindrome, Nitin. From right to left, if you read Nitin, therefore it is a palindrome. Hope you have understood this session nicely. Thank you so much for watching this video. Keep watching and keep learning. We'll be back soon with another interesting video for Class 10 icse 2022. Thank you so much.